But that's off topic.
We've got probably, let me see, 9 more minutes of the show left. And, right now there's, most people associate, LEAP with, marijuana.
Yeah.
And, we're realizing that it's a lot more than just marijuana. Do you feel that the true message of LEAP is getting a little convoluted at this point because there's such a push for associating LEAP with the marijuana legalization movement?
I believe marijuana should be totally legal in this country. I do not believe marijuana should be legal in this country because it's medically useful. I believe it should be because I believe that heroin and methamphetamine and gambling and prostitution and all these consensual adult behaviors should be legalized in this country. As long as everybody doing it wants to do it, we may want to regulate it, but we should never prohibit it. Let me give you a little thing you might get a smile out of. Back about 8 or 9 years ago, I'm up in Vermont, and I'm doing a series of presentations at Rotary clubs. And at one of the Rotary clubs, this popped into my head, so I threw it out in front of the audience. And I said to them, this is in Vermont now, I'll tell you an insane adult activity. There are human beings, just like you and me, who when they see a tall, icy mountain, the first thought that comes into their head is, I ought to climb up on top of that mountain and tie 2 slippery boards to my feet and push myself off the edge. Now that's insane. People get injured and killed every year doing that. We should ban it. Now this is in Vermont. We should ban it. And these people are looking at me like I'm nuts. Ban ski? What, are you crazy? I said, we should ban it. And then I said, but what would happen if we banned it? Well, the people that wanted to do it would not stop doing it. But instead of doing it on groomed slopes with ski people nearby and health people nearby to help them if they have a problem, they'd just be doing it out in the woods someplace. And you know what? More of them would be injured and more of them would die. So what we do is we accept this crazy behavior, we regulate and control it, and make it as safe as possible, and let the people choose to do what they want to do. I'm a NASCAR fan. I watched Dale Earnhardt smash into a wall and die in a NASCAR race. Obviously, my choice was ban NASCAR, right? No, it's stupid. We know there's going to be more people that are going to be injured and killed, of course, but that's part of the risk that people take when they go in. Look at Muhammad Ali and his mental capabilities. That's often being hit in the head and concussion after concussion. We ought to ban boxing. But we did that once at the beginning of the 20th century. Many states banned boxing. And you know what happened? The homicide rate went up. More fighters died because now instead of having it in a boxing ring in the middle of town with a doctor at ringside, it was out in a barn in the country because it didn't stop. It just moved its location so it could hide. We have to accept this behavior in people. We have to regulate and control it to make it as safe as possible. And people should be allowed in a free society to make the choices that they choose to make.